Got to that point in 3 months. How much in MRR were you doing at that point?
200 grand.
$200,000 a month.
A month.
And how old were you?
I was 18.
This is Nick. And like many of the people building here at Slash, he is a natural born entrepreneur. Now his journey started at 13 years old when he wanted to buy a new keyboard for his gaming setup, but his mom just couldn't afford it for him at the time. Now, instead of whining endlessly like most of us did at 13, Nick decided he was gonna start making money online and buy the keyboard himself. Now, starting by selling products on Roblox, making $200 a month, just enough to buy his first keyboard, all the way to secondary collectible markets, making upwards of $200,000 a month by 18 years old, Nick's story is incredibly impressive. And now, he's here with us at Slash.
Good, bro. Good to see you. All right, guys, we got Nick. We're gonna follow along his day and see what he gets up to.
Man, the myth, the legend right here.
What's typically the first thing you do when you get into the office?
I make myself coffee.
Okay, how many cups of coffee are we talking about per day?
4, 5.
4, 5.
And that's excluding any energy drinks I decide to have in the, during the snack breaks.
Welcome once again to the Slash offices. Nick.
I've seen a nigga get supposed to contour.
I'm getting another shot. One shot isn't enough.
But you're pulling twice from the same puck without replacing?
It gets me more flavor, man.
That's tragic. That's really bad.
Bro, how do you think I...
It's okay, guys, we're not here to judge. We're just here to capture his routine.
I add so much shareholder value simply from this cup right here. Boom. Coffee ready.
Okay, Nick, so what do you do every day here at Slash?
I'd say my first 2 hours are practically literally just catching up on messages, replying to whoever it is that might need assistance, and also seeing who my inbound is. I get, 5 to 10 messages of people sort of just begging to be on board onto Slash.
So you're spending the first 2 hours a day, let's say,
Yeah.
simply replying to messages, replying to inbound, essentially.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. How many messages do you have to reply to today, do you think?
Dude, I'd say hundreds, bro. Hundreds.
All right, okay. So we'll let Nick get to it, and then we have a video to shoot. So we'll catch in for lunch. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right, okay, let's do it.
The new me back with the OU. The dog always find his way back home, and it's so true. Later on, fall through and pop one.
All right, Nick has just finished with his calls. In just a bit, us and some of the team are gonna go get lunch somewhere nearby, and we'll take you along with us.
Oh my God, why your ass ride shotgun? High stakes.
All right, so we've talked a little bit about what Nick's morning looks like. We're here at lunch. I want to flip the script a little bit and talk about Slash more generally.
Sure.
So how long have you been with Slash here?
A year and 2 months.
So you've seen it change and grow a lot.
A lot.
Tell me a little bit about what you like most about working at Slash and how you feel about the company in general.
Yeah, I mean, Slash is filled with so much young talent. We have a very lean team. The amount of growth we've experienced in the past year, and obviously since just the incorporation of Slash itself, has been substantial.
One of the most impressive things, and we probably already mentioned it by now in the video, 7 of the 30 people working at Slash have made 7 figures before joining Slash.
Yes.
It's just such a fun fact for me because it's very indicative of the style in which everyone works. It feels like it's 30 founders working at the same company.
Of course, wealth is at the back of everyone's goal at the end of the day, but building something that will impact millions of businesses practically worldwide is just such a great feeling to have, and knowing that we're the backbone of this entire product and will be the reason businesses just never have to worry about their financial institution again is just motivating.
Does this look like somebody who's going back to work in 20 minutes?
I made bank calls with it, yeah. In H-Town lately, where you find me, yeah.
So, of course, I know your story, but we really want to communicate your story to everyone else. Why don't you start at when you were 13, you wanted to buy something that you couldn't get, and so that sprouted into like this entire business journey. Tell us a little bit about that story.
Yeah, sure. So I was 13, couldn't afford the keyboard, and I was a massive Roblox player at the time. And I started sort of doing random tasks for money on the video game, and it ended up sprouting into around 2 to 3K profit per year. Of course, that wasn't super sustainable. There was a lot of sort of issues going on in that economy. So then I slowly ventured into the world of reselling. And between the ages of 13 and 16, I'd say I attempted my best to get into, the sneaker reselling game, the just clothes reselling game, anything that had a secondary market, I tried to tackle it and, resell.
From 13 to like 15, you're making, I don't know, like $1,000 a month. 16, 17, You start with these like paid access groups.
Yeah.
You're scaling to like 40, 50K MRR.
Yeah.
But your most recent business really took that to a whole nother level,
Yes.
right? It was a paid collectible group,
Exactly.
essentially.
Yeah.
So it's, if I'm understanding correctly, I basically pay access to this group that helps me get my hands on rare collectibles or things that have a lot of demand that help me end up reselling the thing.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we charge people $60 a month. They got access to a variety of niches that included collectibles, sports cards, sneakers, clothes, whatever has a secondary market, we would support it. And we were actually the second biggest group in the entire industry. And we got to that point within 3 months.
How much in MRR were you doing at that point?
200 grand.
$200,000 a month.
A month, yes.
And how old were you?
I was 18.
How much money do you think you made across all these businesses?
So collectively, these businesses probably made $8 million, give or take. Pre-tax and pre-split. So I'm not $8 million rich, but still a great number too.
That is insane.
Yeah.
And now you're here at Slash.
Yes. I'm here at Slash, taking all the skills I developed and putting it into literally something bigger than I've ever created.
Something that I don't think we've mentioned thus far in the video is that Nick actually splits his time between New York and SF. So we've gotten to spend a day with him here in San Francisco at the Slash office. What we're actually gonna do is also spend some time with him in New York. He's based out of Brooklyn, but he does a lot of sales meetings and so on in New York. And in general, if we're gonna get to know him, we should spend some time with him in New York. So actually, Tyler and I are gonna go meet Nick soon in the city, and we're just gonna probably spend some time with him and yeah, get to know him better.
I'm excited.
Ready? Let's go.
I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job, had second hands. Moms bounced on old men, so then we moved to Shaolin Land. A young
All right, we're in the city, and actually, after a little bit, we're gonna join Nick as he takes out a Slash client to lunch. So you do these pretty often, right? So you take people to lunch, you try to, wow them and so on, get them to bank with Slash.
Do every week. Usually this kind of leads into more with them inviting me back to whichever place it is.
pause.
And they usually have friends or roommates that operate in the exact same niche, and yeah, one thing goes to another.
Okay, pretty cool. So what are you normally doing on a Saturday?
Handling a few customer support requests. Yeah, I mean, I just spend my Saturdays giving support to clients during the first half of the day, sending any net new to compliance, and then I kind of just chill the rest of the day, play video games, hang out with my girlfriend, friends, family, whatever it may be.
All right, looks like our guy's ready. We're gonna go meet him for lunch, and we're gonna take you guys along with us. All right, we just finished lunch with this potential client.
Yeah.
How do you think you did? Do you think he's gonna onboard?
Dude, phenomenal, man. He loved the product, he loved everything about it. He's on board.
All right, sounds good, bro. Maybe I should get into sales. These dinners and lunches are kind of nice, actually.
Dude, please, I need help.
All right, Nick, I found a guy who's gonna let us play 1v1 chess.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. This is the guy I'm gonna play right here.
Come on, pretty boy, have a seat.
Good luck. May the best man win.
Good luck.
All right, you go first. Go ahead.
He touched it! He's a shark.
Whoa. Back, por favor.
Oh!
Damn it.
Come here, stand up for 1 minute. Sit down, Nick. My name is Marty.
Good to meet you, Marty. I'm Nick.
I'm a chess coach, and playing chess is almost like running a business.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know how to run a business or not, but if you know how to run a business,
Does this guy know how to run a business?
I don't know.
This whole video is about this guy being a business
it-
builder. All right, guys, that was our day with Nick. So we learned a couple of things. We learned what he does at Slash. We learned what he did before Slash and what makes him so impressive, and that he's not half bad at chess. I have a plane to catch back in SF. We're gonna see Nick in a couple weeks in the office, but until then, it's great to see you, Nick. We'll see you soon.
Yep, I'll see you guys soon.
All right, everybody, we're back in SF. We really hope you enjoyed this video. Now, we shoot videos like this, one, because we want to show you how cool it is to work at Slash. Second, to highlight some of the incredible people who work here. And third, because we're actually hiring. You can take a look at all of our open roles here, or you can email us at hiring@slash.com. Now, little tip, if you include the word cashback in the subject line, all caps, I'll know you watched to the end of the video, and I'll put in a good word with the CEO. I think his name is Victor or something like that. All right, we'll see you guys next video.